Welcome back to World of Warcraft, Wrath of the Lich King, Classic Blind. Just having to sit down here with Frankel. He's also got a quest for us, so definitely gonna do that. Out here in Silthus, carrying around all of the Anachronist loot still. Could be a potential issue, depending on storage space. We will see. We will see. But right now, we carry on.
Hi.
Breaking the code.
Off with you.
I think I can formulate an elixir that will allow us to more readily decipher the glyphs and language of the Silithid and Kraji. What do I need? Glad you asked. I need brains. More specifically, a brain from each Silithid type that inhabit the Hives. Remove the brains, and Rukar's work might not be for naught. Cover a Hive Zora Silithid brain, Hive Ashy Silithid brain, and a Hive Regal Silithid brain. So just from all the different hives.
Watch your back.
Finally getting some quests to go and deal with the actual hives here. We also have one to find the person that ran off in there. He has glyphs here. He's talking about. After our initial foray into the hives and Mistress Morlith's subsequent madness, she's the one that ran in. You have to find her. 3 hives have been spewing out bugs. Increased activity might be tied to the glyphs covering those strange crystals. Let's get a rubbing from crystals in all 3 hives. If we can get those rubbings, we might be able to make sense of this madness. Take this transcription set and hit those hives, Eric Erickson. Don't come back until you've gotten all the copies. So again, one from each. We can do that. Transcription sets over here. Put what's to sell here. Nice stuff there. The daggers. I don't know if we're gonna keep the daggers. We could. Anyways. We also need to go talk to the guy over here. Which is the one that they went talking to? Hives beloved and went to Hive Regal. That's this one. Alright. So head in here. I mean, we can go to the other side here first, talk to him. You need to go down into the hive, possibly. And get the brain and get the business. Question if we can actually get out. Look at this guy. Or it has 2 Silithins. We're doing a terrible job. Okay. So we need to find the crystals for the inscriptions, too. Let's head over this way first. Could be a big crystal down inside. Also possible. Mention to hives. I mean, this is in the hive, technically, probably. Oh, so close. So it could be down here. We'll get out of here yet. Which? There it is. Very, very specific requirements for being able to walk up slopes. Thorium vein. Okay. We do have a space in here for thorium, though, so that's alright. And this stone that we don't really need as much. Ortel. That's something for you.
Hello.
The deserter. That's
Have
him.
a good one.
You, how'd you find me? Who are you? You weren't followed, were you? Speak. Restored Twilight Tablet.
Safe travels.
I see you're familiar with my old organization. You must be with Cenarian Hold. You seek information to use against them? Come closer. Perhaps we can be of mutual assistance.
See you around.
The Twilight Lexicon. The Twilight Tamer are not kind to those who leave their ranks. They hunt me to this day like I'm some sort of beast. Needless to say, an enemy of theirs is a friend of mine. To decipher this tablet, I'll need the book used by their scribes to encode secret messages. The Twilight Lexicon. It's such an important tool that they keep its 3 chapters in different locations. The officers entrusted with the lexicon are known as Twilight Keepers. Look for them at Twilight Hammer's camps. So, another thing in 3 places. Who would have thought? Inventory space. Inventory space. So there's like a keep just here, there, and for the keepers specifically. Okay, let's head down in here. See if we can find the etching and the person we're looking for, and grab some brains, or just 1 brain at least. Deeper and deeper down. I don't see any obvious big crystals outside here. But potentially gonna be actually down in. Looking for stuff. Look at that, sneaky guys. How sneaky. There's a hole. Let's get to it. Oh, another ambusher. They do be ambushing though. Can confirm. We're gonna get all the bug bits here. Fragments. Something down this way. Look in each of the rooms. We've got a Hive Regal Burrower. Also have brains. Carapace fragments. Carapace fragments. Wings. Let's kill basically everything. Looking for brains. See how large these hives are. I can see them being substantial. Hive Regal guy. Nothing over here. Definitely not a place you want to be. Slave maker. Bug.
Too far away.
And you. More fragments. No immediately obvious messes in here. And tons and tons of these fragments. Yeah, I don't think those are gonna sell for that much. For how common they are. No chance. It's a bug light. Look at that. What will they think of this? Fragments. Ooze covered rich thorium. Expecting to see that dumb, but here we are. Just chilling. Alright. Deeper and deeper here. Oh, here's a scout person. Hey, there's a brain. Brilliant. Trying to be invisible.
Can I assist?
Syrian scout. Well, dude. Soon we shall rid Azeroth of the Sylphid's abominable presence. The potential for destruction is much greater than what you've seen firsthand, Eric Exon. Greater, darker powers are behind their activities. Yeah, it's Cthulhu. He's right over there. So we have the brain. We need to get some kind of etching from something. And also find the person in here. Not that person. Other people. There's like a whole big thing here. There's something. Mistress? Alright. Clear out the hostile influence here. Hey. Cthulhu will retake this world. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. And this is the crystal we need for the rubbing. This is covered in intricate glyphs and runes. Can't make sense of any of it. Description device to gather a rubbing. Here we go. course it's a good theme. Alright, there we go. Well, that's everything we need here. Inventory. We could pop back around to bank, auction house, and all that. Wouldn't be a terrible plan here. Well, that takes care of that at least. At least get to a store so we can sell some of the things we don't need. And potentially swap out some stuff. So that's our way. It's a mess in here. Alright. Very squishy. So we got Hive Regal done. I'm gonna go to Hive Zora. Then we can take a break at base. Store some stuff, trade some stuff. Should be good. First we need to get out of here though. Which honestly, not too bad. Alright. Next test. Escaping out this way. Looking doubtful. More of a path up this way. That'll work. That'll work. Right over to Hive Zora. Horde stuff right here? Horde stuff's right there. That's probably fine. We just need to get another brain and a rubbing. So, that should be enough. See. Battle or Berserkers. I don't have a hamstring on the bar anymore, do I? That's weird. I thought I would. It's got some value. What are Berserker stance? We're definitely on Berserker stance. Huh. Did I even switch out here? Not too helpful. That space here, that'd be nice. That's okay. So this one, really just want to get down below. That's where the, I would say the good stuff, but it's not that good. Overall, it's a pretty sketchy time. All the time. Hive Zora. Ooze covered rich thorium all over the place. Is filling up the slots here though. Maybe if I find a brain, there's a brain. Okay. Any crystals in here? Doesn't look like it. Got one more space left for the rubbing here. Basically, we need to take the same path we took to the main room. And all that. Got various different kinds of rooms here. And thorium. Because why not? It's a good lesson on why you don't typically bring every drop from a raid along with you. Crystal. It's a smaller crystal this time. Still large enough to get the rubbing here. There you go. The tunnelers are unaggressive. Also, the lights are unaggressive, so that's nice. Let's get to town. First step, getting out of here. Trying to take the right paths that aren't dead ends and stuff. It's a whole thing. It is a whole thing. I think we could delete some of the items, so we don't have much use for them. Worry about inventory once we get up there. This way. Easy enough. Easy enough. Then the last hive is right up near town here. So. Opening. Doesn't look as open. It doesn't show it. Fully on the map here. Right. Out of this mess. Out of this mess. Escape up this way. Escape up this way. Alright. What happens if you get 200 of these? Probably something. Probably not going to do that, though. Since it requires walking each of the pieces back to the collector. That's honestly a bit much, to be fair. Here's all these guys. Might need to do more stuff with them to get all that business. Don't have the space for it right now, though. We got the greater crystals, the lesser crystals, all the everything, the Twilight Hammer. Need to get stuff from them. One thing at a time here. One thing at a time. Alright. First step, getting a shop. We just sell some things too. Like the innkeeper here. That'll work perfectly. Browse your goods. Sell the not so very valuable death stone. So technically, wait, could be something. Death stone. Can I auction formula for stealth? Only vendor can't auction. Sell that. Soulbound item. Idle can't use that. Fairly cheap with that. Raise stuff here. Only paladins are allowed to have these gloves. Gloves of King Prophecy. Glovish. Yeah. Gray. What else we got here? Soulbound. No sell price. Things aren't going to do anything for us. Delete. Technically, you can trade this in for a thing, but reputation requirements. Same story with these ones. Delete. Delete. Lots of reputation that we are not currently getting. This. And all these various bits here. We could keep the icy daggers. It's very unlikely that we're heading back that way, but you never know. What do we got here? Drape of Unyielding Strength. A Martial Drape. Got that. 2 Onyx Idols. Idol of... what? Onyx Idols. Lemon Idol, Alabaster Idol. Jasper... Sage of Rebirth out of Strife. Obsidian, Amber, Lambent, Onyx, Alabaster, Amber, Obsidian. None of these do anything for us. We got Alabaster and Lambent idols. Not enough of either of those either. Idol of War, Night, Death. And Revered Reputation. Where are we currently at? It is Honored. Revered's next. Could get to that. Just need the specific requirements for that. See if we have the things we need for some of these other things and stuff.
I am listening.
Reduce the council.
The stars
Still need
guide
the
you.
abyssal crests. Large amount of shards.
Good luck, friend.
Humble offering. One abyssal scepter. The demise of an abyssal council guy.
Be careful.
Got that.
What brings you here?
Singing of unyielding strength.
Stars guide you.
Kraji magisterial ring. Got it. 2 lambent idols. I have 1. These idols seem to be a little bit rare here. Then some scarabs. Man. And after that, we just get a thing that we're just gonna immediately sell. It's part of the unyielding strength set. This is just a ring. We got a ring. The cape's the most interesting part. We don't have the stuff for that either. What do you guys got?
Well met. Be careful.
Kraji spiked hilt. Got that. We also need to be exalted reputation, which is a bit high. We got the alabaster idols and the scarabs, though. We get a sickle of unyielding strength. A one-handed axe. So we are missing a lot of reputation. And of course the one that we are nowhere near the reputation is the one we actually have the resources to try to potentially make. Of course, that's how that happens. And these guys need all the badges.
Go in peace.
So, don't have the pieces. Don't have the pieces. Don't have the reputation. We just throw out the whole lot. All the actual interesting armor requires the other reputation system down in here. All this stuff. I don't think we worry about any of this then. Not that we needed it anyway. Would be quests we could complete, but honestly, we're gonna have enough quests. And getting the things is not the hugest deal. These are all auctionable. These are all auctionable. These are all auctionable. There's something with the obsidian shards here. Potentially do something with that. And we got a blacksmithing recipe. I use those. Which one was that? Not too worried about it. Into the Maw of Madness. Under Marath clutches at his chest. Cthulhu? What is the meaning of all this? What is Cthulhu? How could this fiend have turned my sweet Natalia into the monster you described? We get a corrupted blackwood staff. And that is Revered with Snare and Circle, which we can't do anything with. In theory, we could have gotten the stuff for those lower level ones, but that would require these existing on the auction house and the whole thing. Not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. And we will pick up his quest though.
What brings you here?
This is one where we need to. We looked at this a bit ago. Where we need to go into Blackrock Spire and get ahead.
Good luck, friend.
We will do that while we're over in that area and see how it goes. Connecting to more stuff too. That'll be something. So all these guys have all those quests that we can't actually complete. What do we actually have here then? Let's not. We're gonna be doing the challenge when we get back over there. I have that on this right now. I mean, we can do the challenge and the head at the same time there. That'll work fine. Challenge. Quick purity, done. Okay. We need to go to Moonglade for that one. That is elsewhere. There was Magic Purity, Moonglade. Okay. The lexicons from all those guys. Well, the Vial haunts that cave. Twice run. Keep to the northeast corner. Alright. Chasing glyphs. That's over this way. Breaking the code. Just looking at quests and stuff. It's working. Let's go this way. We need to get a brain and that. Then second point's there. Is this the cave? Second point's something else. Little wind here. All over the place. All over the place. It's a good spot to drop down. Looks like yes to me. Literally, right where we need to be. There's the brain. Ta-da. My head down. Oh, this area looks complicated. Ashy bugs are the smartest. One brain. Immediate brain. Yeah, there's the crystal. Perfect. Instant brain. You'll love to see it. Okay, there's that. Done. Alright. Fantastic. Next question. Can we get out of here from here? Looks like there's a ramp up this way. Very narrow compared to the dragon here. That's alright. Alright. So out of there. Mine more thorium. Lovely time. Yeah, a whole diamond for reference. Also nice. After the cave here. Also looking for the 3 bits of the lexicon. Different locations. Also known as the Twilight Keepers. The Twilight Hammer Camps. Okay. Various bits here. We do need to get a large brilliant shard at some point. Small thorium vein here. And bug bits, of course. Unfortunately, thorium's not worth as much as it could be. That's alright. It's still something. We're making profit here, more or less. We need to get... I think we need more of their sets, too. Possibly. Just for getting more of the various bits and stuff. We need to find specifically keepers. We got their whole outfit here. There's a encrypted something. There's a mantle. That's one. Lots of pieces here. If we needed to get... Can't walk through that, huh? Wow. If we need to get all the different parts of this. Overlord... Here. Also getting some more reputation. Keep making our way inside here. Trying to walk around. Mostly getting there. Die, Ruby. Cool. Into which one? That's right. Holy, holy guy. Flame Reavers, these guys are. A roasted quail. Okay. Quite the extensive place. Viral the Vile. There's so many. And now we're over here. There's a cowl. Quickly. What do we need? We need a robe. There's an encrypted text for that other quest that technically has some turn-ins. Vial. There's his ring. Okay. Not on the lexicon yet. Twilight lexicon. This is are known as Twilight Keepers. Yeah, makes sense that the boss guy would be back at the end here. They got some spooky mist on the ground. How fancy. How fancy.
I need to target something first. I need a target.
They're dead already.
I'm out of range.
Cannot, in fact, charge onto someone that's already dead, unfortunately. Overlord. Fancier looking guys over here, maybe. Reaver, Overlord, Overlord. Yeah. Another one of these texts. Probably don't need. We're able to. I don't know if we can turn in additional ones of these or something. I've not gotten the lexicon yet. Could just be in different areas. Like, just the ones with the crystals and stuff. That's a possibility. Let me finish this thing here. Still need a robe. Also spooky. Hunt down all these guys. Text. Stuff. Got text for days out here. That's for sure. Text. They got a lot of words to say. Another cowl. Not the piece we needed. Unless we need to do multiple ones here. That's fine. Don't worry about that. Later. Did not find a lexicon there. Might just be in these other spots. We'll go turn what we got here in, though. That's good. We also need to go all the way down south here, too. Turning the stuff down there. That'll be good. Yeah, when we get to the auction house, let's drop off all the stuff. It's got some varying values here, that's for sure. Questionable. Highly, highly questionable. Well, that's okay. Come back through town again. Could drop off some spider bits. Might not be a worst idea. Zip here. Viral the Vial. Okay, have you yet defeated Viral the Vial? Do you have his signet ring? Yep. You've done it. Viral is killed. This can only mean doom for the Twilight Hammer's operations in Silithus. There may be more of them scurrying about. The blow you dealt to the cult today is one from which they will not easily recover. You can choose some gloves or a pendant. Take the pendant.
We shall meet.
Goldleaf's discovery.
May the eternal
Erickson.
sun
Ronald
shine
Goldleaf thinks he's found a way to summon and defeat a ruling member of the Abyssal Council. It has to be dangerous, but you have earned great respect among the Cenurian Circle. We know that if anyone can do it, you can. Fortune go with you, Erickson. See with Aura when you are ready. Okay. So I think this could be a we got the next level of reputation kind of thing going on here. Let's move Oral Goldleaf. A ruling member of the Abyssal Council.
ancestors.
Is this the same thing as we did before? Possibly. Is it somebody else? Oral.
What brings
Hey.
you here?
We got the Dukes of the Council and the biggest guys. What Hum says is true. I believe I know how to summon a Lord of the Abyssal Council. Listen on and I'll explain.
Be careful.
There's more. Especially has more unreasonably grindy requests. No problem. Lords of the Abyssal Council can only be summoned through the Greater Windstones. Only the top-ranking members of the Twilight's Council may speak to them. But I've found a way to upgrade your disguise to fool the Abyssal Lords. Disguise calls for a Ring of Lordship, worn only by the highest members of the cult. Craft one for you if you can bring me large brilliant shards and abyssal signets. 5 large brilliant shards and 3 abyssal signets. To Oral Gold Leaf. These are optional. Twilight Cultist Ring of Lordship. And more with the Twilight Trapping Set and the Medallion of Station has access to Greater Windstones. Okay.
May the stars guide you.
Is this gonna give us a Medallion of Station? That's gonna give us that.
Farewell.
Alright, so we need just a ton of abyssal crests here too. Oh dear. This is feeling like a whole situation. We need the crests to get that. Does this all compound on itself? I think it might be doing that right now. That's correct. We need like, oh boy. Or back here. 12 sets of clothes. Oh boy. That seems like a lot. Because it is. True silver. The abyssal crests are on the Ocean House. It might work. I mean, it says it's on Ocean House, but it's doubtful, obviously. Sets of clothes. We need to get a couple sets of this. We can use this set to use the small one to summon a guy to get an abyssal crest. So let's go to the small one here. We need large brilliant shards too. Where's the small crest? Kill these guys and get more. There's a greater windstone, a lesser windstone, and a windstone. Okay. So if we put on the outfit here. We don't have the full outfit. Never mind. Fitting sacrifice of Master Death Knight. We just have an extra crest here. Or extra cowl. And he's dead. That is... Yep, that is the Abyssal Crest. Also, Plate Greaves of Striking. And a Core of Elements. Okay. So we've got... Oh, there's the cultist room. Perfect. So with these... we can activate... well, the other one, I suppose. Set it this way... I guess this is just a regular windstone. We need a lesser windstone. We need to wait for the lesser windstone to reactivate. Where is the leader guy? Or the Avenger? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Geolord. Another lesser over here, possibly. Looking for... with the rubbings. Well, it's Twilight Keepers. Okay. Lesser Windstone. Call this monster? Come face your destruction. It is honored. So by doing honor to die for the Abyssal Council. This is a water spirit. Look at him go. Rude. And another Abyssal Crest. Okay. There. So that's enough for that one at least. Not finding any Abyssal Keepers. Anybody keeping up here? Stonecaller, Geolord, Avenger. There's a Twilight Keeper. Just what we're looking for. Another check. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. I just need to go to the other sections here. Get their chapters and turn that part in. And continue making our way south here. Because if we get down to the south here, we can turn in all the brains and rubbings for a whole bunch of extra inventory space too. Which would be nice. Get the keepers here. We got enough abyssal crests for this one. We'll see if we need to go through getting the small crests to make another medium crest to get enough to make the big crest. Keeper, 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 keeper. Avenger, Avenger, some color. Avenger, Geolord. There's a system that could work with the name. But they had a different name, so. Geolord, Avenger, Stonecaller. Geolord. Yep, there we go. And the fancy robes. Chapter 3. Perfect. Now we just need to go to the south here. Essentially. Oh yeah. We just need a bunch of large brilliant shards, essentially. The question is, how many large brilliant shards do we need? We need to make multiple mediums in order to get the largest one. Not the most effective quest. But then we also need to kill the Lord here. Where's this satchel at? That's in the mountains down here. Ah, perfect. We can get that. That's right here behind the camp here. Well, that we can do. There's little bugs. This guy's fighting. It's fine. See what we learn from the brains and rubbings here. And some new information and all that. Bronzebeard encampment. And there.
You got my attention. See you soon.
Go play with the monkey kid. I don't have time for this. Brains.
Safe travel.
Outstanding. Don't wander off too far, kid. Might need you to take on another task or two.
Off
course you
with
will.
you.
Combine these two bucks together.
Be good.
If you find some crazy night elf lass in one of the hives, be sure to give her a kicking in the duff for us. Yeah, she's dead. Fused with glyph crystals.
Off with you.
Can't make heads or tails of these glyphs. Never seen anything like it. I hope Prinkle's research can shed some light on this mess.
Be good.
Unraveling the
Mark,
mystery.
get her back.
There we go. We're on the verge of a breakthrough, Eric Erickson. The rubbings you recovered have allowed us to recreate the glyphs on this crystalline prism. They are apparently a means for the Karaji and other unknown entities to communicate various messages to the Silithid. Unfortunately, that is all we could get out of the glyphs. We need to find a way to unlock the messages hidden within the crystals. Take the glyph crystal prism to geologist Linksbane at Snaring Hold. She might be able to help.
Be
Okay.
good.
That we can do. That's also got the satchel here. Satchel. Sack. Close enough. There's Death Clasp. Yeah, quickly grab that. There's a scorpion. Chilling. Not a problem. And over this way to get the last piece of this. If these are on the auction house, that'd be convenient. Because we just need crests for this. If they're the same, no. Abyssal signets are more than abyssal crests. So that requires going to the next one. We need the. I don't know if we need to go multiple times to the middle one. If we get the thing from this. Troops of the Council. Reward is Twilight Cultist Medallion of Station. Worth the Twilight Charm set allows access to a Windstone. Medium. Perfect. Question is if this resets. Because then we need to do 3 of those to get 3 of those to get 3 of those. Let's find the guy we're looking for here. Oh, there's one of those if we want to do that. We don't. We could. Alright. Twilight Lord. Looking for Twilight Keepers. Got some fancy gloves. Oh, these guys. Twilight Master. That's something. Yeah, not exactly the guy we're looking for. Twilight Masters. Oh boy. Keeper over here. Geolord. Hey, there's Twilight Keeper. Hey, he's looking all fancy with his fiery sword. Out of here. I take your book. There you go. And that's booked. We'll book it back to location we need to be at. It's possible that these are also tradable. Would save us a bit of time. Would mean we wouldn't be able to see the medium and large guys, though. I'm sure whatever is summoned through the little crystals there would definitely be something of interest. Maybe probably just go do that. We'll skirt around the hive here. Just make the pathing less awkward. Try to get back over to WotLK here. Idols, scarabs. Any of these sell for anything. It's gonna be highly profitable. We did collect all the scarabs and idols and stuff in there though, so. Profitability wise, divide by 2 or 40. Overall total amount of loot for raids. I mean, we didn't get loot from like 3 or 4 bosses, so it would have been more. But, yeah. We can cut across a little bit. We now know roughly where to get through. All kinds of bugs. Level like 59. That's appropriate. And we can't use our little bug guy mounts in here either. Sad times. 666 fall damage taken. We took more like 4,000, but that's fine. One of these hills is climbable. There we go. Let's see what we're gonna do with this information here. Probably something. Probably something.
Good day to you.
Oh, lexicon. Who goes there? Oh, it's you. Did you find all the lexicon chapters yet? Yep.
Safe travels.
Yes, these are the parts to the book. Let's get started then, Eric Hexen. Swap every third word with words from the second chapter, then swap every other word with words from the first chapter. Wait till I get that backwards.
See you later.
A terrible purpose. Okay, here we are. A pretty valuable chunk of information, I say. I've seen the Snerian Circle forces arrive at Silithus. They plan to drive the Twilight's Hammer out, don't they? This will help. Take this parchment to their leader, Commander Moralath. Soon, the Twilight's Hammer will be vanquished, and I'll be outside their grasp for good.
Have a good
Brilliant. True believers.
Safe travels.
Now that I have the Twilight Lexicon in my possession, there's a small favor I'd like to ask of you. My former organization has a secret encoded bulletin they circulate on a monthly basis. If they make any progress searching for me, or if they call off the search, word will be published on the True Believer. Although this information is obviously valuable to me, the location contains other useful information that I can share. Bring me any encoded texts you find on Twilight's Hammer members. Once you bring him 10 encrypted Twilight texts.
See you later.
We have 6. Got a few more encrypted texts. Whee! I don't really need 9, but that's fine. That'll work.
How are you?
Easy enough.
Have a good one.
You find any encrypted texts? I'm quite curious to read this month's True Believer. We got a newsletter. Ain't that something? Excellent. We'll get to decoding these as soon as possible. If I find anything of interest, I'll find some way to get the information to you.
See you later.
Just give it to me.
Need something?
Still believing.
Safe travel.
If any more encrypted texts, bring me a good batch of them. This decoding work takes some time. Alright.
See you around. Have a good one.
So he might not actually be getting us anything of interest there then. But we can bring him more, and he'll give us more reward, I guess. Reputation, perhaps? Doesn't look like it. There's something to do with all your extra texts, I guess. That's alright. Could be worse. It's disenchantable, I guess. Degrees of striking. Red. This is a staff. There's the satchel turning in. It's good. Okay. I need to go around this. There's another one of those. I need to go around this whole mess here to get back to town. Whole mess it is. Got small thorium vein. Other side of this. I say. This is another rate of purity. We have everything we need. Bring up to Moonglade. Possibly. We'll get up there at some point. Sumerian home. Stuff to turn in. Okay. Out at the top here. We got his bag. There you go. He's still resting from all the poison. So I found my bag. Well, I should count my lucky stars. This the poison's been cleansed. Yes, you brought my satchel back. My rare reagents are all here. I'll be in your debt for a long time. You can get an elixir of the mongoose, agility by 25, and critical strike rate by 10. Battle elixir. Or elixir of sages, intellect and spirit. Guardian elixir. I mean, doesn't really matter. It's from my reagents. Oh, that poison's made me a bit tired. He's going back to sleep again. Because of course he is. Alright. Fly, dragon. Nope.
Hi.
Unraveling the mystery.
Keep your feet
Oh
on
my,
the
what do
ground.
we have there, Erickson? Glyph crystal prism.
Watch your back.
The reason the dwarfs cannot decipher the glyphs is because there is nothing to decipher. The shifting outer layer of the prism must properly align with the inner crystal's markings in order for the message to be transmitted. Clever. We should be able to translate this data. Let's first unlock the code. There's only one clue on the surface of the prism, assuming the rubbings were transferred correctly, and it looks grim.
Be good.
The calling. The glyphs illustrate an emissary of the Karaji meeting with 3 Silthid at the bones of a large dragon. Above the glyphs is what I can only assume to be a code of some sort. This code might be very well be the key to summoning the emissary. Create a copy of the glyph code that was used in the sand at the bones of Grakarond. If I'm right, the overlords will come, thinking that new data is ready for transmission. Strike them down, confront the emissary. He holds the key to the crystals. Alright. Assemble an army for this task.
Off with you.
I mean, probably good enough. And talk to this guy over here.
Greeting.
Terrible purpose.
Farewell.
What do you bring to me, Eric Erickson? Decoded tablet.
Good luck.
This is very interesting information indeed, Eric Erickson. This sheds some light on the presence of the Twilight's hammer in Silithus. It will undoubtedly help us in our struggle against them. Your efforts will be handsomely rewarded, warrior.
Good luck.
There you go. Reputation, reputation, reputation. That's the whole system. Okay. I'm gonna go to the dragon something. Still unlocking mechanism. It's right here. Where was the bones of the dragon? There's a camp. That way? Some bones were there. Add it on the map right there? That could be it. Bone-like, dragon-shaped. I'd say yes. Bones of a Bracamond. Amazing. Alright. Draw ancient glyphs in the sand at the bones of Bracamond. Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen? Drawing things we shouldn't be. See, it says Hive Zora Overlord. 6 is Hive Regal Overlord. Hive Ashy Overlord. Alright. Deal with some bugs. Come, puny mortals, come and face your end. This Anachronist will die with Huan Khan. Emissary Huan Khan. Hey there. You're the boss kind of guy. With his 13,000 health. And some creatures here too. Here we go. Crystal unlocking mechanism. Very safe and very cool to have this. Yeah, we found a lot stronger and bigger ones of you before. Not as impressed. Alright. Alright. Swarming pillar. As if there wasn't enough swarming already. My goodness. Okay. Turn this in. And then besides... Go to Moonglade, go to Moonglade. Go to Blackrock Mountain. That's pretty much it. Something. Let's see what we can do with this.
How are you?
A calling.
Watch your back.
Take this opportunity as it presents itself, and strike.
Off with you.
I hold 20,000 years of history in my hands, Eric Erickson. Neat.
Be good.
Oh, where are we going? Look at the crystal. I'll do my best to translate and describe what I see. Look at all this. It's history. History of Silithus, of Encourage, of Titans and old gods. Read from the prophecy of Cthulhu as written by the Karaji prophet Scarum. Prophecy that portends a cataclysm. Time before time, when the world was still in its infancy, but between a titan and a being of unimaginable evil and power raged on its very soil. Prophecy is unclear about whether or not the titan is vanquished in the battle. It illustrates that a titan fell, an old god has also fallen, or it was thought. For millennia, this being lay dormant beneath the world, biding its time. From its prison, it waited for the exact moment in which to strike back at those that would see it harmed. Land of eternal starlight, Kalimdor, was a nurturing mother to all of its creatures. Magic the well of eternity permeated the land, powered the multitude of flora and fauna that would make the world their home. That's a lot of text here. Home. From this magical ether were born the Silithid. It is thought that the Silithid, from the brooding old god, would reach and attempt to asunder the world, as it once held in its unmerciful grasp. The old god would create avatars in the Sylvan in its own image. These avatars were to be known as the Karaji. Sentient and with purpose, the Karaji would name their creator Cthulhu was born. For many thousands of years, the Karaji worked feverishly to build a force capable of laying waste to the world and betray their god. The great fortress city of Anchorage was created to house their growing armies and prepare for the coming of Cthulhu. This can't be right. An old god could never be allowed to enter this world. The result would be, oh dear. Queen's composure. There's more. The one that Cthulhu had so patiently waited for has finally arrived. His children have spent thousands of years building an army capable of exacting revenge upon the whole of Kalimdor, and the prize was within their grasp. The Titans had long since vacated this world. Only the Night Elves that once inhabited this area were here to defend. Oh my, the next passage is fascinating. A mighty Karaji, known as General Rajax, would command the initial incursion into Silithus. Only one would stand in his way, a Night Elf known as Staghelm. They refer to him as Karsis, or Hand of the Earth, in the native Karaji tongue. Staghelm and his armies were clearly overwhelmed as the endless flow of Rajax's troops poured into Silithus. It would seem as if Staghelm, however, was more than just a nuisance to Karaji. Under Staghelm, the whole of the Night Elf armies had come together to defend Kalimdor, greatly slowing the Karaji forces. Unfortunately, the Night Elf defense was untenable. Rajax knew that they could not hold out much longer. Their tenacity, however, was causing great frustration to Rajax, and causing even more frustration to his king. Wait, kings? Incredible. Vecnalash and Veclor, known as the Twin Emperors of Anchorage, watched the war from the sanctuary of their temple. The clever brothers devised a plan to demoralize and divide Staghelm's forces. Valzan Staghelm served as the right hand of Fandral, proud and noble warrior. His dedication and adoration for his father unyielding, and the Twin Emperors sensed this as a weakness that could be exploited. Karaji forces were commanded to fall back and hide the bulk of their numbers beneath the sands of the desert. A small attack was ordered on Southwind Village, while the front lines of Staghelm's army were kept occupied. Valstan, eager to please his father, convinced Fandral to allow him to take a small battalion to the defense of Southwind. Sure, with the tide of battle turning their way, no harm could come to his beloved child. The trap was missed. Valstan was captured by the hiding Karaji and Southwind Village obliterated. Rajax himself would take the captive Valstan to the front lines of the battle, where, in front of Staghelm and the Night Elf forces, he would brutally execute the young Night Elf. My goodness. The war continued, but the will of the great leader was sapped. The whole of Silithus was soon engulfed by the Silithid and their Karaji hosts. Poor man, this explains so much. The Night Elf army was pushed back through Ungoro to the borders of the Teneris Desert. Something in Ungoro prevented the Karaji from being able to take the land. I do not quite understand this word, but I believe it to mean Godlands. It said that they could not take the Godlands. Fascinating. This coincides with theories of Ungoro being the home of the Titans when they inhabited Kalimdor. Perhaps Anachronist himself watched over the Godlands. Curious. It sounds abruptly. In Teneris, the Karaji document facing a bronze dragon. So much missing from this. More information must be found. Surely they're planning to invade Kalimdor once more. Still, the shifting sands shifts uncomfortably. When the time is right, my lady, all will be clear when the time is right. The master stirs even now. Look to the skies, for the brood of Nazdormu have returned. Lore! Lore! Magic crystals and lore.
Welcome.
Armaments of war.
Keep your feet on the ground.
War comes, Eric Erickson. And with it comes untold horrors. You have done all that could be asked of you. For that you should be rewarded. Should this prophecy ever come to pass. As Larksbane turns pale. The future of us all could be at an end. These armors will prove invaluable to your campaign in this desert. Syrian reservist leg plates. And Syrian crystal encrusted greaves. We'll take the legs. Well, we got both. Hooray!
Watch Watch your back.
Lots of information there. Very fun. They match? Not really. I appreciate the offer, though. I'm here for it. Okay. So. Now, we need brilliant shards of some description. Quite a few of them. We also need to get over to other places. Let's go and get to the auction house here at least. Sell some stuff, buy some stuff. Should be good. Get this inventory taken care of here. My goodness. And definitely Darnassus. Over to MacLeod. And if we take long enough, we can come back down through Caverns of Time. It's probably a good plan to do that. It's so much closer. And would also coincide nicely with doing some other stuff. We can make that work. Alright. Darnassus. Close enough, at least. It'll work. Exit. Temple of the Moon. Alright. Here. I'm gonna try to sell the Carapace fragments. I have massive amounts of doubt. They're not sellable to sellable shops at all. That's unfortunate. Still a few things to shop here. Don't need the dense stone's too cheap. I'm trying to sell these back. I doubt that X-Knight needs them. Can only auction these. Soulbound pendant, soulbound leg plates, soulbound greaves. And this is also soulbound staff. So I want to disenchant this. Yeah, we can go for it. There's just the question of if things actually sell for that much. Trickier. Oh no, the auction is beginning to dry. Oh boy. That could be a whole situation. Illusion dust. There you go. Migration must have begun. Oh boy. Schneider. Full scan. Yeah, there's more transfers and everything. Finish processing stuff. Let me sell some stuff. No results. Couple things. Do we put stuff in here now? I think it takes time for that. We have to have an empty auction house, though, is the problem. Do we have time anymore? Just the regular selling. There's options. 24 hours? It's fine. We'll post some stuff. Maybe. We'll do what we can. Diamonds. We got Essence of Earth. Cheap Nexus crystals. There you go. Some dust. A acid, I guess. Doubtful. Some essences here. Venom sac. Idols. Just posting things. Just posting things. I don't have high hopes. Meats. And these pieces of that. Where's MacLeod? Or whichever. Some potions of speed. Oh, you there? Not really gonna need these. I guess we don't need to go and fight the slime guy again, so the icy swords are not actually necessary. Even if we were going back down in there, we don't have to do that boss, so. Put that in. Put some idols. Just drop the prices. If any of these sell, I'd be surprised. I have no real use for them. There's some true silver. Ludicrous prices for those two. Because of course it is. Corbin elements. Sure. Campus fragments. Stacks of one for 50 gold each. Yeah, no. Right. More idols and stuff. And scarabs. Just trying to get rid of things, honestly. It's doubtful. Likely gonna end up with all the stuff back. That's okay. The quantity of things we have here. And some small obsidian shards. And some more. And some large obsidian shards. There you go. Probably don't need these papers. What's those two? Okay. Let's see if we can get any of these other things we're looking for. I also need just a whole bunch of other stuff still here too. Let me get some elixir of protection. There's 2. That's not a huge many. We'll buy them though. And elixir of mighty defense. Defense rating? Nope. Neither one with armor. And also, strength would be good. Minor defense, armor of 50. Defense for 150. They changed what the names mean too, it's a whole problem. Recipes for stuff. Major strength. Looking for mighty strength. There's mighty strength. We'll buy a good pile of these. One of those. Yeah, oh good. And back. Range defense is 250. Yeah. What else are we thinking? There's our elixirs of mongoose. My defense is defense rating. That's not what we need. Not looking too promising here at the elixirs front. Nature strength, lightning speed, iron skin, resilience rating, 250 armor. It's more than nothing. It's not great though. Greater defense. It's still something. There's not much in the way of guardian elixirs that are particularly useful. It is part of the problem. I think We'll sell these daggers. They were nice. I don't really need one though. We can keep one as memento. That'll be fine.
The loon be with
Okay. And we'll open up the mailbox here to grab everything's in here. Get our stuff that we wanted here. And a bunch of stuff returned. Sell some things, get some things back. A lot of this stuff we can just chuck in a... A lot of these things we can just chuck in the store. For the month club, we don't need... Second one here. Pratt McGruben. Again, I just wanted to drop you a note. Things here in Featherman Stronghold are fine. I should make several new pieces of leather items. Thanks in no small part to you, the help you gave me. Some extra bits of leather left over, so I'd send you something extra for all the help you've given me. If you're ever by the Stronghold again, be sure to look us up. Your friend, Brant. They might have given us some leather or something, yeah. That's fine. Alright. Here is good potions, the okay potions. Let's see if we can sell some of this stuff to the shop here. Cryptic Twilight Text only has auction value. Huge venom sacks can go. It's cloth. Dark rune. Cheap potions. Death, dream dust. Rocket armor kit. Permanent increase armor value of item worn on chest, legs, hands, or feet by 40. Only usable on items level 35 and above. And above, it says. That's something. All these different bits. Small glimmering shard. Earth root. We got a lot of stuff we can just chuck back in there. Hope for the best. Honestly, we're not missing out on much either way. Let's see if there is any value of anything in here. I'll stack with ours. I'll stack with ours. Potion. Undercut. Over deliver. Citrines. Mithril ore. Dragon scales. Salt. Ichor. Dust. Essence. Whole bunch of stuff in here. We have no small amount of auctions going on here. Posting. Dropping the prices. Bronze will do. 15. Arm split 3. Some rocks. And this armor kit. It's worth nothing. That's alright. Let's go shopping. Looking for large brilliant shards. 62 available for quite a good price. We need 5 for this one, and then 1 for this. A stack of 20 would be fine. We'll bring a stack of 20 if we get rid of them, or that will be fine. Okay. Anything else we need? I think we might need more like dragonfin fillets. I don't think we have. Dragonfin anglerfish. What's the cooking recipe for this? Dragonfin fillets. Northern spices. We have a whole bunch of those in the bank. So if we just buy the fish here, we can just make a bunch of them. Let's buy a stack of 20 of these. Make our own. Okay, that'll work. Do some some cooking. Always a good time. Large million shards. I guess we can also look for these pieces here. We can buy a whole bunch of these. Shopping for Abyssac crests? Nope, not quite. Abyssal crests? Nope. Any Abyssal cigarettes? Nope. Shame. Would have been convenient. Alright. Let's head to the bank camp. Grab out some spices. Make ourselves some fillets. Could also go for more flatbread here, potentially. Need some kind of just regular food. Good to have. And we need to stock up on potions and bandages and just everything. Got some flatbread left here. Some fillets. Get the cooking hat out. That'll be good. Top up on the potions. Got some mighty strength still. Probably should bring both the defenses with us. Just because. Don't have any other things in here in particular. Okay.
Good luck.
We're gonna make a fire here. Basic campfire. And cooking hat. Dragon fin. Wait, we need the northern spices. We got those.
Be with
In
you.
here somewhere. Spices. We got like 80 of the things. Where's the cooking stuff? There they are. Okay.
May the stars.
Dragonfin fillets. Nice to be prepared here. Everything except for the armor upgrades, but that's okay. Got all of these from back when we were doing all the cooking dailies.
What brings
That was the whole thing. It's back in here somewhere. Smells of intellect for the smart set.
farewell? I'm listening.
These over here by this. Cooking hat. Got some Serenade on here still. Dark iron. Alright.
Denardis.
Bring these for that part. Gonna need to do a few of those. Sell off this sandworm meat. It's pretty much worthless. Just throw it on the ground. Alright. And now, we continue on. Let's get the quest we need here that we're doing. Turning in that one. And that one. Head over to specific location. We're doing time, 12 minutes to this. That's fine. I'm gonna work with that. Well, you go over to Moonglade. Take the flight path over there. Right here.
What brings you
I need a ride to Moonglade.
going?
Should work fine. And then, turn in the quest there. A few things we got here. And then, it's back down south. Where I think we should be able to sweep through here. Kind of picking up everything. Make our way back here. And then having to do potentially a quite significant amount of cultist slaying. In order to defeat them all. Might as well, though. Unnecessary grinds. As per usual. Next time. Goodbye.